known Mike for 40 years. He's a good guy. He's tall, he's thin, he's nice looking, he's generous, and he's 10 years younger than me. I met him 40 years ago when we were both having marital problems. I walked down to the Cypress tennis courts to seek out some exercise and some friendship. I met Mike Haas, who at that time he and his wife were co-presidents of Cypress Tennis Club. We played tennis, he beat me, we exchanged numbers. I call him back, hey Mike, want to play again next Sunday at my house? I'm up next door to Lexington Junior High. He said, sure, 9 o'clock's fine, but don't call me at this number again. I said, Mike, isn't this your home? He says, yeah, it's my home, but I don't live here. He had a good speaking relationship with his wife, who was not very nice to him, and is going through a problem. Mike is a recluse, and he loves it. He loves his 3 children, respects them, and helps them, but he can't tolerate to be with them more than 2 hours. I like to be all day with my grandkids, at picnics, at concerts, at football games. He's a recluse, and he loves it. He had 2 friends in his life. I think he has 0. One, Jerry, his teacher. They're both retired, so he probably doesn't see anymore. And we don't play tennis anymore. We played every Sunday for 3 decades. In the last 10 years or so, we've been double dating till my friend Hannah ran away. And now she wants to come back. And there's too much water under the bridge. So I'm not going back to her. So we don't see anymore. And Mike was born into wealth. His grandfather was loaded, who left his daughter a large amount of money, who in turn left it to Mike and his 3 siblings. But Mike, for some reason, detests wealth. I don't know why, never asked him. But when he come to my house to play tennis, every Sunday for 3 decades, almost every single Sunday, he ended up going to my 2 children's wedding. I went through his 3 children's wedding. Mike is very generous to his kids. All of the money his mother gives to him, he virtually gives it to his kids, and they don't need it. One daughter is a doctor, medical doctor. She's married to a medical doctor. He still helps her. Another one's a high-ranking businessman with a corporation. They don't need the money. He gives them the money. When he was divorced, he virtually gave everything to his wife. He's a very generous man. He has something against wealth for whatever reason. When he would show up to my house, he would show up in this Camry that needed a car wash. You looked inside his car, you see it had about 2 weeks accumulation of newspapers and magazines. It seemed like somebody was living in there. And when he come out of the car, it was obvious he needed a haircut. Not only did he need a haircut, but it appeared he didn't know what a comb was for. And when he saw his tennis attire, it needed to be pressed. And he loved it that way. But Mike was a good guy. He's a generous guy, a nice looking guy. And he has something against good looking women, probably because his wife was good looking, nice finger, and she was unfaithful twice. He divorced her twice, married twice. Then she wanted to come back again. I said, Mike, you've been through enough pain. Let it go. And he married Phyllis, whom he's happy with. Mike Haas. The roasting of Mike Haas. I think I've done enough roasting of my friend Mike, Mr. Toastmaster, man of Toastmasters.